2022. What it is stated that there's no connection of internet required for digital payment. You can make use of basic handset model, which is available at the rate of 1200 rupees. That may be available at 50 or 100 rupees lesser price also. And you can send money with this basic handset to any person you want. And this is going to benefit 40 crore people of India. Now, what the stated here is latest news was quite relevant with our topic digital banking. And being a developing country with population of 140 crore plus people, this particular invention or research in mobile payment, mobile banking could be a milestone, provided people become aware of this particular news and they should find the mobile transactions user friendly. What the news in detail, and this news is on front page. If you read today's Lokmat, you will come to know. Now, what is stated here? Those mobile phones who do not have internet facility, they also can send money. Reserve Bank Governor Shaktikant Das on Tuesday have made one separate UPI plan for this. This plan will be UPI 123 Pay. This is named as UPI 123 Pay. Now for digital payments, 24/7, a helpline will be available, and this will be named as DG Sati. UPI 123, with the help of UPI 123, all those mobile users can very simply make payment. They can scan and pay in excluding scan and pay. Rest all mobile transactions they can do. And for this reason, for every scan and pay, we need internet. But for sake of transfer money, there's no internet required. And this facility is available with the customer's mobile number, and his mobile number should be linked with his bank account. Every other village in India will have facility of digital banking with this mobile service. This UPI payment started in year 2016, and all the UPI payments were used to be done through smartphone. Without smartphone, making payments through UPI is not possible. I am going in detail for UPI also. Now, almost all 40 crore people residing in rural area can have digital transaction with this facility. Many people in rural area, you must be knowing, even in cities also, those who cannot afford to make payment of smartphones MRP price, those who are having basic handset around 1000 to 1200 rupees, they all, without internet, and even in rural area, net facility as such is always weaker compared with cities. So with this RBI's new initiative or service provided, financial inclusion, what yesterday we were talking, will be possible for all those who are living in rural area and belong to labor class. Those who cannot afford, those who are having poor internet connection, they can make provision of sending money from their basic handset. Now, within 1 month of February, 453 crore rupees transactions happened bank. Okay, so hope all of you got the news and you are now available in quite sizable number. Whenever I am asking some questions, I am expecting you to reply me either by sending message or by oral. So with this particular news, let's start with our new topic. What it was, we were talking of different types of payment systems, and one of them is Aadhaar enabled payment system. What this Aadhaar enabled payment system has to do with different types of payment system. Now in this particular payment system, this is operational since when? Jan 2011. Again, we have a particular thing. This Aadhaar, digital banking started much later, but Aadhaar as an identity came in India in the year 2009. An Aadhaar enabled payment system allows individual customers online interoperable transactions at micro ATM through basis of any bank using Aadhaar authentication. Now, under this system, Aadhaar number is used not only to identify the beneficiary, but also to authenticate transaction. It's not your Aadhaar number what will help you or will be required to make a transaction. When you are at sender's end, you are sending money to someone, the party who is at receiver's end should have his or her Aadhaar number also. The biometric based authentication is done by Unique Identification Authority of India. Aadhaar is generated through UIDAI. And while National Council of Payment in India does the switching, clearing and settlement of financial transaction, NPCI, National Payment Council of India, which include cash withdrawal. What other enabled payment systems are helping us? Cash withdrawal, cash deposit, balance inquiry, and Aadhaar to Aadhaar fund transfer. This happen online through mobile banking also. This is what relevant with Aadhaar enabled payment system. Now there is one particular payment system available, that is e-money. E-money, in just a few sentences I am here to explain. Most of the time e-money as such is not much used, but this is one digital banking tool which is used by sizable portion of Indian market. E-money is a prepaid value stored electronically, which represents the e-money prepaid value and which represent the liability of the money e-money issuer, from whom you got issued that money, a bank, an e-money institution, or any other entity authorized or allowed to issue e-money in the local jurisdiction, and which is denominated in a currency backed by an authority. In India, e-money is PPIs issued as wallets and cards. So this one as a 1 minute, students 1 minute. Hello. हाँ बोलो. हाँ ऍक्च्युली ती त्या दिवशीची जी आहे ना ती सेव्ह नव्हती, त्यामुळे मला ही सेपरेट बनवावी लागली आहे. हा आता त्याच्यात जर 2,10,000 रुपये सँक्शन होत असतील हा तर आपलं पेमेंट 2,780% आपल्याला करायचं. Students, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Students, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Students, you can hear me or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1 minute. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
We have completed the coverage of Aadhaar biometric identification has witnessed increased use in government to person payments and has helped reduce leakages from the system by expunging fake beneficiaries. Government to person Aadhaar linkages, initial stage of Aadhaar making, and in fact it was used to be made free. You just have to give your 10 fingers thumb impression, finger impressions, fingerprints. Then you have to give in detail your name, gender, age, all these things. During elections, local municipal corporator serving and who's about to contest another election was doing for we all people in his locality, in our locality also. But there was one risk discussed a lot, that this Aadhaar may have fake beneficiaries also. And if Aadhaar can make fake beneficiaries, there are strong chances that banks will have lots and lots of frauds. But to our pleasant surprise, they are not happening at all. Even if anybody is making fake Aadhaar card, it is getting detected. And no such transactions are allowed happening. Once in a lakh, once in a few thousand may be possible, but not all fake Aadhaar cards can have undue advantage while doing banking transaction. The same is applicable with PAN card also. Once you generate one PAN card with your spelling change in name or with rearranging your names, you cannot have another PAN card. It reflects in system, it reflects in software, and that is very much uniqueness of Aadhaar and PAN card as personal identity. Once your personal identity is correctly made, neither you nor on behalf of you anybody can have chance of making any fake transaction, having fraud, doing some malwares. So this is the speciality or uniqueness of Aadhaar card. These payment systems have helped migrate cash payments to electronic form. And Aadhaar has been subject to many a legal tussle, and its acceptance and use in payments has seen a seesaw battle over the years. In the beginning, even if Aadhaar was very much reliable and trustworthy personal document, people were scared of doing banking transaction online. And when we have linked our Aadhaar number to our bank account number, every other transaction what is done by us, even if it is for 10 rupees or 1 lakh, it is getting recorded. What is the biggest advantage of this particular thing? Anyone can share with me? When we have linked our Aadhaar or PAN card with our savings account number, or likewise, every other citizen is having Aadhaar linkage or PAN card linkage with bank account number, what must be happening? What is the thing that is beneficial or good for governance also? Black money, hidden money is not at all been able to come in transaction. Now, available of biometric identification with face and its scans can be leveraged to push digital payments to exponential level, and privacy and other concerns have to be given due consideration. This fingerprints identification, face identification, these all factors also are now available in Aadhaar enabled payment services. One more important payment service, that is National Automated Clearing House, NACH, NAC we can say, not NACH. NAC is the centralized electronic clearing system operated by NPCI, National Payment Council of India. NACH was formed to consolidate multiple electronic clearings and running across the country into one centralized system. It operates both NACH credit and NACH debit payment system. What all are the transactions through NACH as the one centralized system are happening? They are used for making one-to-many credit transfer and payment of dividend, interest, salary, pension, distribution of subsidies, etc. When it comes to subsidies, you are quite aware on account of repeated news heard by us that government provides subsidies to farmers, and subsidy in form of rupees 2000 gets credited once in a 3 month for farmers who are average income, who lose their field crop, and those who are having insurance, those who are buying seeds, those who are buying many other types of farm equipment, accessories, subsidies are getting credited to their account. And this happens because of one centralized system, that is National Automated Clearing House. This is what one digital payment system, and which is now actively working with the population of 140 crore, with the population of 90 crore rural residing area. Such type of payment systems saves time. Otherwise, there would be queues the way temples do have in every other bank, local or national. NACS debit operates to collect transactions from many accounts to one destination account. And because of collection of various utility payments pertaining to telephone, electricity, water, and gas charges, etc. These are the examples. It also facilitates collection of periodic installment towards loans, investment in mutual funds, insurance premium, etc. Loans are having monthly payment. Insurance may be monthly, quarterly, half yearly, or annually. mutual funds also depends on what type of mutual fund you have opted for. Now, the destination banks and accounts are identified based on account number, IFSC code or MICR codes. NESCH works on the strength of mandates given by customers for allowing debit to their accounts at specified frequency. So there are some mandatory rules and regulations of NESCH also, and customers are allowed for these type of accounts transactions with certain frequency. USSD money transfer, this one is again one payment system which are mostly operated in India and having one unique number star 99 hash. Unstructured supplementary service data. This is allowing users without a smartphone or data, without internet connection. And if you have mobile banking, you can have this with star 99 hash code. USSD based mobile banking can be used for fund transfer, checking account balance, generating bank statement, and many among other uses also. The main objective of the innovative is star 99 hash payment service is to allow financial inclusion. Yesterday we have given you enough instructions and enough information also what is meant by financial inclusion. Those all people living in rural area belong to worker labor category, having their income below poverty line. There is no sure shot working availability, or they don't have any specific pattern of work what they are doing. Even slum areas of city, these all people population should be included in banking transaction, and for that Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana we have discussed a lot. Even you can maintain zero balance in financial inclusion when you are opening your account in PMJDY. So of the underbanked and economically weaker sections of the society and integrate them into mainstream banking. If these people are brought into mainstream banking in future, they could be prospective customers for bankers too. Now, how to send money, something of our interest. Step by step, I will explain you how to send money using star 99 hash and using MMID and mobile number. This you can try on your mobile also after finishing the lecture, not in between. Okay, listen me carefully. Are you all there with me? Available? You
Yes,
can
sir.
hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Step 1. Okay, thank you. Register bank account with mobile number. This is something very important. Please do not change your mobile number while operating for your bank account. And these all things are very much interesting also. Student, there was a time when digital banking was not there, and we used to have quite frequently changing our mobile number. Since when we are operating mobile banking, since when we are linking our mobile number with our registered bank account number, we are keeping the same mobile number for almost duration of 3, 5 and more than that years. If you have observed this trend, you must be knowing it, because we know and we are aware that our mobile number is connected with our bank account. Now we have to register bank account with mobile number and we have to dial star 99 hash. How to send money we are talking of. Even by uh, trying this transaction for sake of its authenticity, you can transfer 1 rupee to your close friend account or to your family member also. The interface will open up and you can type 3 letters of your bank short name or first 4 letters of bank IFSC or 2-digit bank numeric code and proceed to click send. This is step 2. You should understand clearly. What happens when you register bank account with mobile number and dial *99#, provided your bank is having USSD facility. This is very much important. Otherwise, there's no use of dialing *99#. Now, in step 2, what happens? Interface will open up. Your mobile screen will have one particular what we say page, wherein you have to type 3 letters of your bank short name: Bank of Baroda BOB, Bank of Maharashtra BOM, Bank of India BOI, State Bank of India SBI, or first 4 letters of bank IFSC, Bank of Baroda BARB, 2 digits bank numeric code, that is different for different banks, and proceed to click send. Send button will be at the right bottom corner. Now choose number 3 to send money and proceed to key in payee or beneficiary mobile number. When we have to choose number 3 to send money, we have to choose it, and then आता 3:07 वरती तर आहे ना. एक मिनिट. So we have to follow up all these 3 steps when we are sending money. Step 4 is proceed to key in the beneficiary MMI transaction amount and MPIN, last 4 digits of your bank account number. MPIN, mobile PIN will be last 4 digits of your bank account number. This is what as a transaction you are supposed to do. Okay. Hope you are clear with this. Any doubt you have?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, with this particular thing, how to send money is what we have talked about. Now, UPI is very much famous and very much popular figure for Indian market, and UPI transactions, when they happen, they are for sake of making payments and many हॅलो. आता तुम्हाला 2:16 झालं म्हटलं ना तुम्ही. मी दुसरं मी दुसरं पाठवतो म्हटलं तुम्हाला. All are quite known to UPI as a payment system. What is the full form of UPI? Unified Payment Interface. The first major step taken by India
to achieve a cashless economy was the introduction of unified payment interface. With the help of new feature, your smartphone can be used as a virtual debit card, and you can also receive and send money with the help of UPI. Sending money and receiving money is the core banking part of any transaction. Rest all financial services like mutual fund, insurance payment, loan payment, or uh, asking for or submitting documents for home loan, personal loan, vehicle loan are not that frequent what we do. But either we are in process of depositing money or withdrawal of money or sending money to some other party. That may be you are purchasing vegetable for 10,000 rupees and you are paying 50,000 rupees to your family members whom they are in bad need of money. This is quite possible transaction to happen. Now, unified payment interface is a payment system that allows users to link more than one bank account in a single smartphone. Now, after it's a personal example of mine also I can give, and you can also associate this with your own banking transaction. Bank of Baroda, HDFC Bank, even any local cooperative bank or credit society account number you can have with your UPI payments and make fund transfers without having to provide IFSC code or account number. This is one of the unique feature of UPI payment. You don't need IFSC code or account number. Where IFSC code and account number is required when we are doing internet banking. There you are required to have your IFSC code or account number. Unified payment interface. How unified payment interface work? This is something we should be eager to know and very much basic important factor. This particular thing, how UPI work, how IFSC work, how RTGS work, how NEFT work, how mobile banking work happens, in what way through mobile banking you can transfer your money to other people's bank account. These all factors are these all things are questions which will be asked for your exam also. So user only have to use the virtual address known as a virtual payment address to carry out any transaction. UPI has been developed by the National Payment Corporation of India and is regulated by Reserve Bank of India. Every other act which is happening in common, whether it's insurance payment service, insurance maturity, or insurance making, it is regulated by whom? Who's having the regulatory body for insurance or for mobile, say TRAI, TRAI, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, for share market trading and selling and purchase. What it is? Hello. पाठवले की पाठवली की बघा की पाठवली लगेच पीडीएफ पण आहे हो त्याच्या खाली पीडीएफ आहे त्याच्या दुसरे दोन फाईल पाठवले एक्सेल एक आणि पीडीएफ एक. So when it comes to RBI, UPI is slowly becoming the most preferred form of digital payment. Now, what you are required to have: smartphone, active bank account, mobile number linked to the bank account, and internet connection. These all are basic requirements for UPI transactions. They are very much needed when we are talking of UPI transactions to be done. So this is what relevant to UPI. UPI is slowly becoming the most preferred form of digital payment. The UPI interface is compatible with most banks and many digital wallets, and payments applications are embracing UPI. Some of the apps include Google Pay, Paytm, PhonePe, and the like. The highest number of payments done are through Google Pay, Paytm, and PhonePe, which are using UPI. You got it? You got my point? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, performing UPI transaction. This I will consider as my last slide because it's almost 7 o'clock and someone else is about to engage your class. So this is when you send money using a virtual address. You should log into the UPI application. Once you log in, you can select send money or payment. Even it may be written as pay, P-A-Y. Key in the beneficiary's payee virtual ID, account to be debited and amount. And you will see a confirmation on the screen. Enter the UPI pin. UPI pin is of how much digits? How many digits we are required to enter for UPI pin? Any idea? Have you done
6
UPI
digits.
transaction? Huh?
6 digits.
Huh?
4 digits.
Yes, very much correct. 4-digit UPI pin you have to enter. If you are using UPI, you will find it very simple, easy. When question will be asked in your exam, how to use UPI, how to use mobile banking, you should be able to write it stepwise. Okay, you will get a message on the same. This is what happens when it comes to UPI pin. Now, this is when you request money. You should log into UPI application. You log in, you select request money or payment, key in the beneficiary, then you will see a confirmation, enter UPI pin, you will get a message on the same, and payer will also get a notification, which is request for money. And payer will click on the notification and review the payment. He can decide to accept or decline. If the payment is accepted, payer will enter UPI pin and authorize the transaction. The payer will get a successful notification. You will get a notification and SMS from the bank. This much is in scheduled time what I can go up to. Now I will be leaving the meeting. Actually, you students are in quite good number today, but it's my misfortune that today net connection was not working properly. Tomorrow I expect you, or coming week on Monday 6 to 7, I expect you to be in the same number. Okay. Thank you all for joining the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.